This Mobile Geeks video is powered by ASUS.
Hi, this is Daniel from Mobile Geeks here at IFA 2016, and we are having a quick look at the Lenovo Yoga Book, which has a new phenomenal design. Just have a look at this super slim body, which is a clamshell design. You might remember we have this watch band from the Lenovo Yoga series, and this just looks amazing. So first, let's have a quick look at the specs. We got a 10-inch display over here. It's a full HD panel with 1080 by 1920 pixels resolution. It is an IPS display which has some really nice viewing angles, and we also got a webcam over there. You get an Intel Atom X5 CPU inside here, 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. In the Windows as well as the Android version we have over here. So what's so special about this device is definitely this touch keyboard we have over here. So the basic idea of this keyboard is that Lenovo found out for 12-inch keyboards you can type about 170 characters a minute. With 10-inch netbook keyboards you can type a lot less, so they figured out this might be the perfect solution, and actually is. You can get up to 150 characters a minute typing on this keyboard, but basically I think you'd need quite some time to get used to it to get to this speed, because basically this is just a touch screen, and the only feedback you get is a vibration motor. You might know from your phone when you're typing and it just vibrates. This is basically how it feels, just in a lot larger form factor. So let me type something here in OneNote and describe the feeling for you. So yeah, I think you really need to get some time used to it. You also get a trackpad over here, which is not that large, and you can see it's just 5 dots showing you where the trackpad is, but basically all this area is touch sensitive. What you can also do is you can draw on this huge trackpad, and therefore you get this special pen, and it has a special tip, and what you do is you get into OneNote or your drawing app of your desire, and you can just draw on this field over here. It feels a bit strange drawing on the bottom and seeing the result on the top. So that's why Lenovo thought, well, let's make a different version of the pen. There is a second version of the pen where you can just put a paper on top, draw with your ballpoint pen on top of this, and you see the digital version on the screen over there. So this is basically the idea of the Lenovo Yoga Book. Having a look at the side, you can see how thin this is. So the thinnest part is just 4 millimeters thin. Altogether, when you fold it together, it's about 9 millimeters. It's just enough space to fit in a micro HDMI port on this side, and a micro SD card slot and a micro USB port over here. You get one speaker on the left side, the other one is on the right. You also get a volume rocker, the power button, and as you can see here, it's so thin they can barely fit the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack in there. The overall feel is quite nice. So as I said before, this watch band design of the hinge, some of you may recognize from the Lenovo Yoga 900 series, and this metal design feels actually quite rigid as long as you don't open it up. That's where it starts to feel a bit flimsy, and as you can see here, it bends quite a lot, and it's just light and slim, of course. That's the reason why it feels so flimsy, but you probably have to check it out in the shop to get the right feeling for it. So pricing starts at $499 for the Android version and at $599 for the Windows version, and you can get an LTE version for $100 extra. And for the battery, you get up to 15 hours of battery. Plus, this has an 8,500 milliamp hour battery inside, so you should be good for probably 10 to 15 hours, but 15 hours could get a bit, you see, probably a bit tough on this one. So this is the very first look at the Lenovo Yoga Book here at IFA 2016. I'm Daniel from Mobile Geeks. Thanks for watching.